favor of Sangal. I think we both know it's going to be a 2-0.
Yeah.
To what extent? And I suspect that Case still can do.
Well, I don't really see how Case are gonna put up a fight here. Of course, the pistol round so far, it is going in their favor. 2 instant kills by the USPs, 2 headshots, but now the B-execute comes in, and it's gonna be really interesting to see if Landon has something to say about it.
Now, his pushes go on out. Logic Man and Paz able to find initial kills, and that means the plant will go down at a 2 versus 3. Then we're able to go off the site. That does put him in actually a fairly advantageous position. But what's avail, we'll have to see for the time being as we'll continue pushing his way on forward. Nism able to find Logic Man, puts him on a 1 versus 3. He'll spot out the first member, we'll try and tap him down. DZT to finish the job. And well, just like that, we see the advantage in favor of Case.
We do. They managed to win the pistol round, and that's exactly what they need to do in this situation. Now, Sangal.
Forward backline control already established from Imor, but as DZT find the initial kill onto Major towards Ivy. Again, he's got another person to worry about. Spam goes out towards Heaven, though. It's going to be able to reflect out DZT onto Imor as well. Puts it down into a 3-on-2 with Paz able to find Nissim, though. That affirms control towards.
Top of the side is so good. Landon didn't spot him past though, whiffing the initial shots. Yes, he will take him down, but the bomb is on the other side of the map, and Engine will take it down, but DZT, he should cancel it, doesn't manage to do so. Sangal losing the second, but managing to take the bomb down, which of course will give them this extra cash coming into the third, but it should be the eco, or just the half bite coming in from the T's now.
Without a doubt, despite the fact it's only a half bite, they come out on top, which makes it like. For the most part, you've had such a tough time trying to get these initial kills that how are they going to fare moving ahead with Case on just such a large amount of momentum?
Well, that's your answer. Pass just dropping down, Popdog taking the head of Yeps. Now Landon with the AWP on site, lands the first bomb, will go down though. Now the retake is on. Imor will take down DZT, Delbany on the refrag. So far, both teams even with the trades, 3 versus 3. The retake is on. All 3 players from Case having defuse kits. They have a bit of utility as well, but Major will go for the duel. Nissim will take down Pass. Major repositioning himself towards Sandwich.
That's a bit of damage done either way. And well, with that, Nissim, they'll just finish the job. Just like that. Nissim comes out on top, and with that, there's such a difficult position ahead.
Bomb plant will have a full buy for their side in case they're going for the aggressive play. And Nissim, he will take down Imor. No refrag potential whatsoever, and Landon with the second case now. Again, with advantage, and look at that. DZT just gonna shut him down. Engine Logic not even considering his position. And just like that, Major left in a 1 versus 5.
Yep, so finish the job.
As it is right now, and Landon going for the aggressive peek towards upper ramp. Are they gonna be ready? They are, but he lands the shot in him. This is just a split. Their target is the B side, and they might have a pretty decent chance at going there. Logic, he will take down Yeps. Engine will take down Debony. That will drag the rotation. This is perfect. Sanko, they have the B side completely open for them. Bomb will go down. And the defenses of Case, they're just going to be confused as hell with what's happening. As Engine, he continues to take down player after player. And now it's only left to DZT. Case, and at one point, it just becomes Case pinched between the players from Ivy and the players from B. Bomb has been planted. Kill the player that crosses towards Popdog. It's the default thing to do. There's the flash. The peek from Imor. Will he land the shot? Indeed, he will land it. With a bit of utility on the back of the low buy that they have. And Nissim takes down the first, but that's not enough. Logic with the refrag. Yeps forced away, and this should be the safe call from Case. Just forcing the save in such a quick manner. That's absolutely beautiful CS coming in from Sangal. Just the way that.
Yuto goes on out again. Sangal with a bit of an early default with him already out from main, able to finish the job onto Yeps there, and once again that's a bad advantage. Oh, let's find another as well towards back sight. Missing a few shots, but able to do so as Landon falls. And now Sangal with 2-man advantage. Looks to really drive their point home that they still have equity in this game.
And yet again, the pump is making its way towards upper ramp. Nism, though, he's there to fire back, but Pass and Logic, they're just shutting down every single Case player. Now all left to Delbany. He will find the first, still has a relative chance to go for this. Suppose the player towards main. Doesn't still know where the bomb is. Now he will hear the sound, and at this point for Delbany, it's such a strange round to go for. There's the tag from main, and he must be so annoyed at this point. He's like, bomb is planted on the other side of the map. What are you doing here? Why do you continue fighting with me towards A side? And the answer is to win time. To win time, to win HP.
Now with that, Sangal, they make it 3 now. Off the back of that, it's going to go to a fairly shaky buy from Case here. You know, there's only really dealt that all upon Logic Man. Doesn't quite have too much utility to support it, but it may not matter. So the smoking wall's going to find the first player on to Yeps. Again, will continue pushing on forward as the time being. This simple looks to Harwood, looks to shut down some of these members. There's nothing too substantial has been caught out for the time being. This Sim swift swinging wide, able to trade as Paz falls, but Immel's already in the back line, able to shut down Landon. The response almost there by Del Blody, but Logic Man will make sure that he can't kill his teammate. As DZT finds himself painfully alone in the space of just 30 seconds.
And you know, this is the big problem. Go for the full B rush. And Nissim, this is so bad for him because he doesn't have a molly. Deploys the smoke, gets the first down. Logic will strike down the rotation in Delbany. And Nissim still alive towards side. Nissim, oh my goodness gracious! Gets the third, Landon with the ope. And Nissim single-handedly winning the round for his team as Logic left in the 1 versus 4 in the smoke. He might have one for himself, gets it. And still, let's not ride him out of this one yet. We've seen rounds like that collapse before.
That is definitely a way to introduce yourself to the round. This his second, well, extremely flashy play for now. Logic Man caught out connected by DZT. Case, they maintain their lead.
Case aren't looking too good. They aren't looking too good. We can see Paz just getting the initial frag.
Of Case, and for Case, their aggression comes towards main, which Logic Man will punish. Landon falls. Case, they go 2 men down now.
Down to 2 men. When you don't have a lot of util, you need to go for aggression. You need to find something, because if you don't, that's what's gonna happen. They're just gonna pick you apart. Paz takes the head of the B defender. Delbany to fight back with 1, but at this point, Case, they're just out of the round. They're just completely out of it. No map control. DZT now, he'll realize what's going his way. He'll even try to get out of the smoke, but, well, they're ready.
Bomb has been planted.
Without a doubt, for the time being.
By the way, I want to ask you something. Like, Case, we've seen they started really well. Even if they managed to win this last round, even if they are well prepared for the T side, do you think that after losing such a convincing lead, Sangal, they're going for the slow default. Now we'll see the double drop into pop. There's the flashbang as well coming in, the kill for Immer. But in the meantime, though, Landon and Delbany will open things up in DZT. He might have a free kill presented to him as Immer. He wasn't quick enough on the trigger pass, though. He is quick enough. Back to the 2v.
And Nissim, he has been absolutely pivotal to Case's success. With currently boasting 145 ADR now. With Landon finding Paz.
Even if Case loses it, they will still have a chance. It doesn't make such a big difference when it's so close, but Major, he doesn't really care. He wants it.
Coming towards the close angle. It's either both players can come across the sea. All 3 of them just go straight behind them again, trying to make his way on forward. It's going to be called out. Those Engine through the smoke. They're able to find Yeps. The follow-up isn't quite there, though. As the spam through the smoke won't matter. Engine for another. Engine for a third into the smoke. So it falls down to Landon now. The last man left standing, and frankly, he's going to be running out of options. He's down to 37 HP and a possible. For the most part, he's going to be caught in this 1 versus 4. Shifting forward, spots out the first. Major finishes the job. Sangal, they tie things up 8-8. And they...
Is going for the contact play towards slower. Yeps will take down the first Himmer on the rotation. DZT with an instant headshot. And things are looking great for Case at this point. This might as well be the safe goal coming in from Sangal.
And from there, maybe with Engine he can get a gun. Maybe we can see the Deagle come out on Immor. And
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb will go down as this might as well be another safe goal. By the way, Immer, he went for, oh not Immer but Major, he went for MP9 with grenades and no armor. Nissim needs to be careful here. finds the first. Immer with the scout. Finds the guns. Are looking quite nice for Sangal, but I think it's about time for them to just go for the safe at this point. Just go for the half buy. And that's gonna be the full A commitment coming in from the side of Sangal. Or for the side of Case rather, but Paz and Logic just building a wall in front of the T's. 2-man advantage. Bomb could potentially go down, but this is gonna be a 5v3 retake. And once the smokes fade, it's gonna be so hard. There's the player on the boost. Paz dropping down. Doesn't want to give any kills whatsoever. Engine on the backstab. And this is just looking absolutely awful for the side of Cases. They're being completely demolished. And that's gonna be the destruction finished by Immer. 10 to 10 in both sides. And Logic, oh, he's in a lot of trouble here. But there's the flash. Logic, he's gonna push with it. Doesn't get anything. There's 4 players on the other side. Nobody will take. Immer will try and go through the smoke. Oh, this is so dangerous. Immer finds the first. Will he find a second? No, Nizim with the refract. Now the 3 versus 4. But this is such a strange situation as Major. He's so close. Oh, he's hesitating. Deploys the molly, but it's so unfortunate. Engine, though, towards the side. Gets the first, not the second. And Pass left in a 1v3. This is so chaotic.
That's genuinely messy by Major there to not deploy that molly. As Paz on the flank, it's a nice shot onto these.
Been GG's for this round.
Let's see how they fare moving forward. Let's see if they're able to do so as push. Engine on the upper angle. Actually go kill after being spotted. Continues aggressing. And instead Delploni will finish the job that forces Major back, who again will hide a bit of an off angle towards white train. But Nissim, he'll drop that nade and in case they'll propel themselves forward to try and get control towards back the line.
Major though will find one around the smoke. Is so messy yet again. Landon with one on his own bomb will go down as Nizim makes his way on top of Oil. Searches for a peek. Now he will fall to Logic onto the 3 versus 3. Landon with the AWP misses the shot. This is huge. This might cost them, but it won't. Just for the time being, Landon spots one more, misses again, and Pass has a really nice position. Spots Landon, takes him down, but in the meantime, Delbany will get rid of him, and the round goes in favor of Case.
But we're going to see a fairly shaky start for Case as Logic Man shuts down Landon. Great little opening.
Molly it off, it could be really dangerous. And Case, they're risking to get picked up apart, but DZT will begin with a
just shift their way through this smoke towards a lower Major. He needs to be good for 1 right now. 35 seconds left. These players are ready to fight. DZT annihilates Major. Now Engine on the close angle. Lines up 1, lines up 2. Looks for a 3rd. Unable to do so though as Delploni gets the next set in the matter. He's taken down by one of these AWPs. But AWPs in a retake is such a difficult tool to wield. As Immort will shift on forward. He'll look for these players above this train, but what good will it do? As this you do. Absolutely do.
You do.
Yeah, I can see this being the 3rd map for Case, and unfortunately, it may be.
He knows exactly what's happening. If they manage to delay the push a bit, this might work out just perfectly. Immer, he will find the first. Logic, though, he will fall. The AWP is down. Immer picks it up, but every single kill going in the way of the T's. But as we say that, Immer somehow he finds a triple with the scout headshots, and Major makes it work. What the hell happened? Logic misses the initial shot, manages to make his way out of there, but as I say that, Nizim will take him down through the smoke. Still though, the B execution is what they're going for, but all this kill towards Ivy, it's everything. The rotations have been dragged away, and this is gonna be so hard for NJ here. Gets the 3rd, knees, a multi-kill, and he won't take it in the end, but Major, he's here on the rotation. Pass, he's ready for it. And was that the bomb down? No, the bomb is towards that B side, but still, it's a 2 versus 3. Landon, he will find the first, but are they ready for the backstab coming in from CTN? I don't think they are. I don't think they're even considering it. Or rather, they are, and Immer, he manages to dink Nizim.
And unfortunately as well, with this push towards A, Case, they're more than ready for it anyway, so unfortunately, this push may not bear.
He knows only where one of them isn't. That's not enough. Spots the bomb, taps it, but Nizim, he'll take him down. That's 15 for Case.
Some decent teams right now, so Sangal, they cannot go into Nuke overconfident.
And Nizim, he's gonna start things off with a quick kill onto Major. That's the perfect way. And in case they just want to shut them down, they're just storming in towards that A-bomb site. Every single kill going in the way of the Brazilians. And Kremer, this might be where we go to a third map. But Logic, he might have something to say about it as Logic! He's single-handedly shutting down the entire play. Needs to go for the ace. He will get denied.